Hello, welcome. This week, Grace Lutheran Church family, my son asked me what we would be discussing for the Healthy Eating as You Age series, and I told him I hadn't decided. He then suggested that we talk more about the importance of protein. That really made me smile because I realized he understood something that is not so easy to understand, and there are a lot of misconceptions surrounding it with little or no education. I had to do some extensive study on protein myself when I first became vegan several years ago, and I began to become ill because I didn't know about good sources or how to replace this in a diet with no animal proteins allowed. I am no longer on a vegan diet because of the children and their need for good protein sources, but I would gladly return to such a severe and strict diet for one main reason. I had never felt better, more sound of mind with clarity, and more energy than during this time. I cannot say enough about the health and healing benefits of such a diet. But all is not lost if you cannot do vegan. Even one day a week will add to your health. Knowledge of eliminating some of the unhealthy proteins and replacing them with good protein can add health and vitality. If we are honest, most people do not choose whole food, in other words, fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains, or vegan diets for the following reasons. And I'm going to list them. There are 5, in my opinion. 1, fresh whole foods can be limited or difficult to find year-round due to our regional location, just the availability, especially in the wintertime. 2, they are also quite expensive in comparison with processed foods. 3, you have to learn a new way to cook, often with recipes you've never heard of or tried before. 4, some foods there are just no replacements for. My example was cheese for me. I never found a suitable soy replacement for dairy cheese. I thought they all tasted just awful, no matter how I mixed them or what I did with them. And I love cheese, so that meant I had to give it up completely in all of my recipes. And then 5, when you go out to eat or invited to someone's house, you're that weird person that no one knows what to give you to eat. I have to admit, it's a lot easier now than years ago, but it's still awkward, and often restaurant replacements leave you wishing you hadn't eaten at all. So why am I talking about something that you probably have never considered or really want to do? For one important reason. One reason you should consider. You need to know what your body really needs to operate at a maximum optimal health level. Depending on your current state of health, you may want to consider learning more about a vegan or whole foods diet, just because there is a lot of research now that shows evidence that it can reverse some of the state of diseases that people currently find themselves in. There is much research out there now that supports that eating in this manner can even reverse chronic disease patterns, such as heart disease and certain types of cancer. The journey is not easy, and it takes a long time to transition, but there are benefits, solid and true. I strongly urge you to begin reading about it and deciding how much you want to begin to include some of the simpler things to improve your health, your mind, and your spirit. With that, I want to state one principle for you to take from this message, and I know you've heard it before. Cut out red meat from your diet. This means all beef and all pork. Just going to leaner white meats of chicken and turkey will reduce your cholesterol. And remember, fish is not considered a meat, but you want to eat a healthy kosher fish, not one that is a bottom feeder from the Mississippi. Fish is not considered meat because it does not live on land such as sheep, cows, eggs, and also because it's cold-blooded. So this week we have time for the health benefits of protein. Important to understand as you choose a good source. And there's 7 main reasons. 1, it keeps your immune system functioning properly and maintains healthy heart and respiratory health. 2, vital for growth and development of children and health in senior years. 3, it can reduce risk of heart disease and diabetes. 4, it helps you think clearly and improves recall. 5, it can boost your mood and decrease stress and anxiety and depression. 6, helps curb appetite and aids in weight reduction. Very important if you're going on a diet to lose weight that you eat the right kind of protein. 7, maintains healthy skin and nails. It helps with aging. Most people get enough quantity or amount of protein, but not quality protein. This means probably you're not getting the kind of protein you need to be your best and your healthiest. So here is some simple, delicious vegan protein that you can include in a variety of ways. Peanut butter, as long as you are not allergic. And here come Wyatt and Chloe, my 2 sidekicks, my children, to show you the kind of peanut butter that we eat. We eat, what kind, Wyatt, is it?
Skippy Natural, creamy. And can I tell them how much protein it has?
Go ahead.
Alright, so Skippy Natural Creamy Peanut Butter Spread has 7 grams of protein.
Okay. And it's 190 calories. And Chloe, read the ingredients of this one.
Okay. So, ingredient in roasted peanuts, sugar, palm oil, and salt.
Okay. So very minimal. Very good for you. And one of the things that, again, you need to remember is if you're making a change in your diet, always ask your provider before you begin any change. And I like to give the kids a quick, energy, healthy snack or breakfast. We do this a lot for breakfast. And we take whole wheat toast with peanut butter, topped with banana slices, and a light spread of honey on top of that. What do you think of that for breakfast, kids?
Oh, I love it.
Very good, very healthy. For my friends who are runners, this is a great quick carb and long-acting carb and protein for fuel. So with that, until next time, when we go into proteins, into a lot more depth of the kind of proteins that you need and should be eating. May the God of peace be with you all. Thank you.